Hello everyone, welcome back to Crypto Gains for another video. In this video, I'm going to talk about the Bitcoin about the Bitcoin chart. I'm going to show you a few things that I see in this chart here. It's a powerful, important chart. I'm also going to show you, or update you on this chart here. Taking my throat. And I'm also going to talk about this chart here. Three powerful, important charts that I've been showing you over the last few weeks on the Bitcoin chart, and it does, foretell the bull cycle for Bitcoin. And I'm gonna explain my reasons why I am selling my Bitcoin. If it sounds interesting to you, please drop that like, give me a subscribe if you're new watching, guys. You don't want to miss this. Before I go any further, I need to let you know I am not a financial advisor. These are my own personal opinions on the market. I'll tap my chest. Please do your further research before you invest your money. I gotta keep it real. I've been looking at all of these charts and I see bearish momentum with Bitcoin. Now, I don't think it's gonna be in the long term, but right now, I'm seeing. Let me just start off with this chart, because there's a lot that I want to discuss. I also want to talk about like the altcoins as well, because I think we're going to see something interesting happening with the altcoins. But let's start here. At the time of recording this, I'm recording it on a Sunday. If you're a patron of mine, you do see it first. So, you got so much more time to prepare. If you decide that you want to sell your Bitcoin, it's entirely up to you. This is the weekly time frame, and we're looking at the exponential ribbons. It's the ribbons. And it's always been significant to tell you when you're in a bull trend or a bear trend. If price action comes below and breaks below this red line, which pretty much it's done, and it prints a new candle below this red line, you may see Bitcoin struggle to come back above. It's not always likely. Bitcoin could break back above, but I think that right now, by come Monday, if it prints underneath this red line, because it's Sunday now, Bitcoin's got to see an insane run right now in the next 24 hours. Otherwise, at least come back up to 43,000. Otherwise, it looks like Bitcoin could be bearish, and this would be the first time I've seen it print underneath this sort of dark red line in a very long time. Because if you even look here, I mean, did you have? I suppose you did have one here and it came back above. But let's just see what happens, because it does look bearish when you look at it on this perspective with this chart here, which is the 50-week moving average and the 200-week moving average. Every time Bitcoin closed below the 50-week moving average, which you can see here, which is the blue line, and then it printed a fresh candle underneath and it could not get back above, you saw Bitcoin's price fall down to this red line down here. It's that simple. Clean, simple chart. That's what you see. Now, it may take a couple of weeks because this is the weekly time frame. But what does it mean? I'm telling you now, I believe, and I gotta say, me myself, I seriously believe that you will see Bitcoin come down to around $18,000 for one Bitcoin, should this candle close. I can't tell you when. Actually, saying that, this bottom line here, the 200-week one, is moving up. So, maybe it might not come down to 18,000, because this is moving up like this every time. So, as time goes on, it will eventually reach, the pattern will eventually, the candles will eventually reach this line here, and you will see Bitcoin come down. Maybe in time it might be, beginning of May 2022, it might be $23,000. So, I'm trying to figure out, is this a good time to be selling? I think it is. And when I look at this, I've got to look back at the past. What happened in the past? Every time it broke the 50 blue line, this candle here is a fine example. Let me make it yellow. I like the yellow. We saw it come straight down to the red. Look again. Every time we saw Bitcoin break this blue line, we saw the price. I'm gonna delete that one. Make a nice, clean looking. This was your signal right here. You can use both of these candles. It broke below it. Tried to get up above it. Couldn't. It fell straight down, or it came down eventually to this 200-week, which kind of confirmed a bear market. Now, if you was back in 2017, 2018 watching this chart, and you didn't have any of these indicators on, take these off, you wouldn't know when to buy or sell. I can delete this yellow for a minute. Because that's why I'm calling, best time to be selling before you see this disgusting crash in the future. Look, that's a disgusting crash. So, I'm trying to work out in my head when is best for me to sell, and I'm just looking at the charts that I see. But you wouldn't have known. How would you have known when to sell? Because you would have come up, come down. Oh my God, we're going up again. Oh, we're going up again. Oh, we're going up again. Oh. That's how you see it. But with this indicator here, it's just been so precise. And I got to keep it real. For me, this tells me I should maybe consider taking profits. Maybe the top has come in for Bitcoin and we could see it come down. Now, it's a weird one because I think Bitcoin's in a long, extended bull cycle. I'm going to get to that chart in a second. I just want to show you again. Look, 2013, 2014's top, guys. Look at this. Back in 2013, 2014, we saw a double top came up, came down, came up again. Look what happened when it broke the 50 week. Look, it broke the 50 week here. This was the candle that was confirmed underneath the 50 week. It tried to break above, it couldn't. It came burp action. It came down, and it came down hard, right down to this red line. If I could extend this red line, it would have come to around here. You would have seen it came down to the red line. So I've got to look at the past and say, okay, maybe it might happen again. It might not. I might be wrong. It might not happen again. But what have I also learned from looking at these charts? Because there is something interesting. You do have a window of opportunity to be taking profits. Let me switch it to the daily time frame. Same candles, but different time frame. This is the daily time frame, because there is a window of opportunity for you to be taking profits. Now, I know I took profits now, and again, if you was a patron of mine, you saw when I took the profits because you see my sell alerts. Big up to you if you have my sell alerts. Again, it's entirely up to you if you want to follow my sell alerts. But I took some of my profits and I still have enough Bitcoin in case it retraces or in case it explodes to be taking more profits. So, you have to have a strategy. You have to have a good exit plan. They see everything in here, my exit plan. So, I'll break it down in detail, what I'm selling, how much I'm selling. So if you don't want to miss that and you want a good strategy, guys, become a Patreon so you do not miss this stuff. It's so important now, at times like now, because you don't want to be that person that waits to the end of the 6 months, 8 months, because you think it's going back up, and it drops on your damn face. I just got to keep it real, because I saw that in 2018 and before. So yeah, you have to, and I can only go by from my knowledge of what I've seen in the past and what I'm looking out for. So, I'm happy I've took some profits. It's great. I was up in profits. I didn't lose anything, kind of thing. And that's what it's about. We're here to make money. That's what it's about. Remember this. We're here to make money. In the long term, Bitcoin is going to be going up crazy high. It will be 250,000 one day, and I'm going to discuss that with you. But right now, I'm here to make money, and I want to show you guys opportunities how you can make money as well. And it just wouldn't make sense seeing your profits full. If you want that little bit more, right? Look, because let me show you the tier I'm on about. This one here. If you want that little bit more, I've got my seat. This one's here as I was on about, my exclusive VIP. Get it out. That was my exclusive VIP partner tier. That shows you on my post. You can see what I'm doing. Buy, sell, stake. If you want a little bit more, go for my CEO tier. It will unlock my exclusive VIP Telegram group. I talk to them way before I do anything. They knew in this Telegram group that I was getting ready to prepare to sell my Bitcoin, because I drop it all in there first. They see it. Then obviously get my ledger, take it out, and then, once I've sold it, sell alert comes out straight away. Bang, I've sold. So, if you don't want to miss that stuff and you want to get in early, this could be for you. You check it out. Let's just go back to these charts. Hold on a minute. I'll grab this one here, and I'm going to come back over to here and then put this one on here, because you do get a window of opportunity. Now, like I said, I told you I was selling early, but let me just show you the past. So when and I was talking about this on my videos as well. Go back and check my videos. The videos that you want to see so you truly understand are these blue videos here. They're powerful. I can't stress it. They're powerful. These blue videos, Bitcoin's last chance. Anytime you see me do a blue video like this, guys, just sit back and watch it. Take 5 minutes, 10 minutes out of your life. Sit back and watch them, because they're powerful. Trust me. They really are. Going back on this chart here. You will have a window of opportunity. Look, so, the blue line comes down. This was, where was it? Okay, so there's a death cross that's going to happen. And every time you see a death cross, which is where, let me just move this. It's where the blue line crosses with the red line. This is your cross right here. Price action is below the red line way before the cross happens. See, the cross is here. Price action came below way before it happened. There's always an opportunity to be taking your profits with Bitcoin, because there's a retrace. And you can see here, it came right down here. Let me move it over. Right down here. And it retraced all the way back up to this red line. See it? The 200-day moving average. That would have been your star opportunity. I usually grab a star. Where's my star? Let me change this to my star. I need a star. Here we go. This was your star opportunity right there to be taking your profits, because that was the retrace. Bang, just before it falls down again. So if you want to wait for that, fine, because I'll tell you what, I know the price may come down, and I believe that there seriously will be a retrace for Bitcoin. And in that retrace, the altcoins could go absolutely insane. Okay, and I'm going to explain my reasons why in a moment, but let's just look forward. Then this happens a lot. Every single time there's a retrace that happens, it's happened in the past, it can happen again. Here was another fine example. Look here, and it comes down, retraced back up, and in this case, it actually broke back above the red line, and we saw a parabolic run. So this could still happen, and that's why I've left some Bitcoin. So, that's why, you don't entirely sell out completely. Have a good strategy, know how much to sell, etc. But take a look here. Look, here we are right now. We are below the 200 daily moving average, which is the red line. The blue line's coming down. Take a look here. So we may see price action further down. I don't know how low it's going to drop. Just doing a rough estimate. Could come down. And then you will see a retrace come back up to the 200 moving average, right? And I just want to draw it real quick, real simple, real quick. Maybe this is going to be like this, something like this. Estimate. It might not be 100% accurate, and then you're going to have another. This blue line come down like this, something like this. Just to give you like a nice little look of how it could look. And then obviously this price action here will come back up to the 200, which probably you might see it come up to like the 50,000 again. You will see Bitcoin go, it's coming back up to 50,000. It's going on a bull run again. But here's the important thing. Let me delete this line. This one here. Here's the important thing. When you see it retrace back up to the this 200-week moving average, 200-day moving average, if it gets rejected, be prepared for a bigger drop on the next time it drops down. Trust me, because it's happened before. If it breaks it, it has to print a new all-time high, which means it needs to come up here. Because if it doesn't, even if it goes somewhere here, I've got to keep it real, guys. Because if it comes somewhere here, it still hasn't printed a new all-time high. I want to mark it white, because it's not printing a new all-time high. This is its all-time high, because this will still be classed as a lower low. And as stupid as it sounds, because it's so close together, it would still be classed as a lower low. So, it can come up to 60,000, 60-something thousand. It could still be a lower low if it comes above. It could be a great opportunity to be buying, selling your Bitcoin. But I just want to put it out there that, it's broke here. It is a big warning sign for me to be considering taking profits. We've got a death cross about to happen. Price actions below the 200. When you look at it on the weekly, it looks like we're going to have a weekly close on this candle here. Last time it was hard to break above. I can only show you what I see. Okay, that's all I'm doing. And of course, obviously, on the ribbons is down underneath the red. So for me, it's just pointing to seriously consider taking profits. Let's talk about this. And I don't really want to do a long video, but I have to just show you what I see. This is on the monthly time frame. If you look here at the stochastic RSI, just this one here, right? No, sorry, this wrong one. I wanted to get the stochastic, this one here. It looks very bearish. And as you can see here, I'm just going to bring it. You can see that there was a cross here. And every time you see crosses in the stochastic RSI, it usually signifies momentum. Where's the momentum going? So fine examples. If you ever saw crazy moves up, like this cross here, where the blue line is above the red line, the blue line goes up first, red line momentum comes with it, lots of buy power, prices going absolutely crazy, prices are going up, and you can see it. I'll just show you here real quick, right? Because this part that I've done here, how do I mute this? I want to silence this and just show you this one here, the stochastic RSI with the price. You can see clearly what's happened with the price. Look, so this cross right here, it tallied up perfectly with the price here back in 2018. Momentum went up, price went up, you see? And, you can use the same thing for when it crossed. If you ever see a cross, like for example here, the red line came above, in front of the blue line, it all came down. Look, and you can see price action here back in, that disgusting drop we saw in May. That was that warning sign to say, guys, momentum's shifting. We need to start selling. Had you been watching the stochastic RSI, you would have known to have sold around here. It was coming down. Take a look now, because if you look, we saw cross again in the red, and it looks like there's still more room for it to come down. So this is why I'm thinking, maybe now could be it might end up coming down. Look, and this is what I was saying about extended bull cycles, because if it does come down, how low is Bitcoin going to go? Is it seriously classed as a bear market? Well, I think that Bitcoin will come as low as, and I'm just going to grab this now, as this purple line here. And, some people may class it as a bear market. If you've just been in Bitcoin for a couple of months or a year, you might class it as a bear market. And it very well could be classed as a bear market. But it was printed. I still think it might be a long extended bull cycle. So right now we're seeing bearish momentum over like a monthly time frame. But if you look at it on the long extended period, it's actually still quite bullish. Why? Because it's printing higher highs. So I think that we could be in the most long bull market that we've seen since 2018. We could be in a bull cycle from 2018. It's come up, lower high, come down, lower high, boom, straight to the top. And that's what I think is going to happen. I think this is just a long extended bull cycle, meaning if it comes down to here, this purple line here, and it, I'll just mark this white line as to where it could come as time goes on. We're talking May 2022. If it came there, it looked like it's bearish, $32,000, but it still could be bullish in a sense on a long perspective when you look at it from the long time period. So I just wanted to share my thoughts on that with you. How are we looking over here on the crypto? Actually, before I go, have you seen this? This is Bitcoin's website. How many of you have checked out Bitcoin's website? Because you could come onto CoinMarketCap and just click the Bitcoin website. Some people have never done it in their life. That's what the Bitcoin website looks like. Bitcoin is an innovative payment network and a new kind of money. Back in 2010, people were being like, "Oh, hi guys, welcome to my channel. Just want to show you Bitcoin." It probably looked different back then. It's a new innovative payment network. Anyway, I just thought I'd show you that. I thought it was quite funny because people don't really click on the Bitcoin website. Let's just go over here. How are you guys feeling in the market? Well, I'll tell you what, right now the market is extreme fear. Yesterday, it was down to a 10. So, everybody's in extreme fear. What do I say? Well, when the market is in extreme fear, you should consider buying. It's really hard to say no to your emotions when you're seeing prices crash and everybody's selling. It makes you panic. Think, oh my God, I'm going to lose all of what I've got. Really hard to shift that momentum and that mindset. But you have to, I can't tell you what to do, not investment advice. I seriously consider making buy alerts. And, patrons, you see when I buy, because I've been buying in extreme fear. Yesterday, I'm sure we bought some stuff yesterday. I always buy when it's extreme fear. And when it's extreme greed, I do the opposite. So when everyone else is greedy, I'm selling. And I believe when it goes greedy again, because it will, that's going to be marking the top of the cycle for maybe the altcoins. I don't know, but it's going to be, or Bitcoin coming back to retrace. I don't know, but there's going to come a time, and that will be a good time to be selling your crypto. Maybe that will be the Bitcoin retrace. Altcoins. It's at 61 now. I did a video a while back. It was at 38. 46, 52, it's coming up. What does it mean? Alt season, I believe, and I've been saying it for the longest time in my videos, is boiling up. I think we're going to see altcoins have an insane rally. I really do. And we're going to see highs like what we saw back in wherever it was. And if I zoom this out real quick, because you can see altcoins are seriously coming up, guys. Really, really is. Look, it means money is going to flood into the altcoin market, and I believe it's going to do what it did back in 2017, 2018. If you look back here on the left, up here, it was marked up at 100. And if you look on the right here, you can see like numbers, 75, 100. It was right up here at 100, and it's stuck up there for the longest time at 100, right back from April. Hold on, I'm trying to bring it down. Right back from April all the way to like June, July. So we could see a similar thing in the future. This here, look at the structure. It looks seriously bullish. This is just altcoins, right? Look, low, higher low. We're coming up, guys. I got a feeling you're gonna. People couldn't understand it before. They're like, "What, really?" Nah, because Bitcoin's falling down. It's dragging all the altcoins down with it. Yes, I know. It's a horrible thing, but please understand this. When all the money's come out of Bitcoin, where do you think people are gonna pull it? They want to make money. They're going to flood it into the altcoins, and that's what you're seeing on this chart here. You're seeing a higher low. It's coming up, and I think we're going to break this altcoin season 75, and then you're going to see absolute insane explosions with altcoins. You're going to be like, oh my God, whoa, look at my portfolio. And then I'm going to come back. I'm going to make another video when it's above 75. I'm going to say who was paying attention, because don't be selling your altcoins now. I'm not. I'm sitting tight. I'm going to sit back and wait. I'm going to sit here, watch my Netflix. I'm going to just chill, do whatever I'm doing, just watching, playing, laughing, having fun whilst the altcoins pump, whilst Bitcoin falls. The dominance, you see? That brings me to this, the Bitcoin dominance. Back in 2017, 2018, we saw a massive drop in the dominance. Take a look here. I'm going to highlight the others. This grey one here. See it? I'm going to highlight again. Let's see it. I'm highlighting it. The others, all the other coins pumped high. Insane passive pump high. I say passive because you can make great money for passive income. All the coins pumped high. And it was mostly the other coins, ones that you don't even think of. Ones that I've been showing you. The ones I've been showing you, them small, tiny market caps, I'm going to show you a few at the end of this video. They've been pumping like crazy. So stick around to the end of the video, you'll see. And I think it's going to happen again. The Bitcoin dominance here, I think it's going to just collapse down. All the old coins are going to pump up. We're going to see it. What coins am I holding on to seriously strong and firmly? Well, one of them right now I can tell you is ULAND. Landshare. Straight up. Holding on to Landshare. Have I got ULAND? I'm holding on to ULAND. Because, where's my ULAND? I can't see it here. ULAND was another one. I got the chart here. I'm holding on to it. I've got a million of them. Because these coins are going to have an insane pump. I'm holding on to Cryptopolis. Because they're going to have an absolute insane pump. It's going to make people extremely wealthy. Those are just three to name a few. If you want to see more, check my channel. You can see I talk about so much stuff. But I just wanted to share this stuff with you. I know it was a long one. I'm sorry. I had to break down my reasons why I'm selling. If you want to become a patron, don't miss it, because again, they're going to see stuff, guys. Choose your, take your pick, choose your tiers. I do have 10% off if you want to be with me for the year. Entirely up to you what you want to do, okay? I'm going to leave it here. I've blabbered long enough now. Hopefully this video helped you. If it did, please drop that like. Give me a subscribe if you're new watching. Stay safe when you invest. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Cheers!